that word, YouTube? How y'all feeling today, man? Hopefully y'all blessed by the best, man. I'm chilling in here making me some fried egg. You feel me? Split shit up. Some fried eggs going. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And goddamn me. Throw a couple on here. Warm it up a little bit, you know. It's something super put on a nigga's stomach, you know what I'm saying? I'm nothing major. I ain't no Chef Boyardee shit or nothing. Something slight. Little 4-piece egg. Little 4-piece egg. Some of that good shit. I don't know if y'all know about that. This ain't cinnamon bread, it's corn bread. I don't know how it's gonna taste. Like it. Throw 2 pieces on there. See how that shit shake out. I ain't even trying to cook it with it. I just want to warm it up. This shit so good, you could eat it straight out the bag. I'm telling you. You ain't got nothing to it. I be laying in the bed, want a little snack. Grab in. On my soul. Something quick, put together. Nothing major. Drinking water. So look at that bitch like, damn, that's all we got is water. So. What's that word? How you feeling this morning? What's that word? Yo, yo, yo. Appreciate y'all being in here this morning, man. We blessed by the best, man. Finna put something on our stomach. Find something to watch on this TV. You feel me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm glad you feeling good. Glad you feeling groovy. You feel me? That's what's up, man. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I ain't, just got out the shower. My daily routine. You feel me? I got me some little food going. Got me a couple eggs fried up, couple pieces of little toast. Mm. I'm chilling this morning. I ain't gotta work. I ain't gotta work this morning because of the weather. Y'all see? It been raining all night. Been raining, so it's still a little wet. We gotta let that dry up. You feel me? So other than that, I'm chilling. How you have a good rest? Almost definitely. I hope you do too, brother. For sure, for sure. I hope you the best, man. I hope everything peaceful in your life. I hope you prosperity and positivity, man. For real, for real. Uh, for real, for real. Turn this off. Yeah, I'm blessed by the best. Lucky you don't have to work, man. Actually, no, I need to work, man, cause my daughter's birthday tomorrow, so I needed it. I really needed to get up and do some work today. But it's cool though. Allah is the best of planners, man. He birthday. My daughter, she turning 7. My oldest daughter, she turning 7 tomorrow. It's her birthday. Yeah. Yeah. My oldest daughter birthday tomorrow. My middle daughter, her birthday was last month. She just turned 6. And then my oldest son, his birthday was the month before that. He just turned 15. So, you know, I don't even celebrate my birthday no more, man. Every time I call myself trying to celebrate for my birthday, I end up in jail, bro. I end up in jail, man. Trying to fix my life and shit. I ain't got time for that, bro. I'm done celebrating birthdays. I'm 35. I'm done celebrating birthdays. I'm just trying to. I'm just trying to chill, stay out the way, get things back in order. Get my life back in order. That's it, man. I ain't got time for it. That's what's up, man. I wish they all would have hit that like button. I'm surprised that many people watching. I ain't that entertaining, man. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you being here, commenting, man. For real. For real. We're gonna find some content that other people got posted on and just comment off of that. I mean, it was busting in here for a little second. It faded out on us. It's cool. It's cool. Got 10 people in here. Y'all hit that like button, man. And comment something that y'all want to talk about or what's going on with y'all, man. How y'all feeling? What? Are you hoping to watch? I don't know. Just I'm finna go on the YouTube on the TV and just whatever we see, we just gonna watch that and comment on it. I've been fucking with my boy Ratchet though, Ratchet 2.0 on the gaming side. He been doing that Grand Theft Auto role play shit. Man, that should keep me on the edge of my seat. I ain't gonna lie, he done started his own gang, took over the whole city, got married to a girl. They got a baby on the way. It's like a real TV show. It's like a real TV show. I fuck with that. Oh man. Okay. I ain't trying to watch nothing about no dogs. I'm still a little sick about my dogs. I don't know if you've been around long enough. I was around when we had the dogs on the channel, man. I don't think I felt the fire like how I have since I lost my dogs, man. That was my passion, man. That kept me. It got me out the bed in the morning, going to walk my dogs and keeping them situated, keep my program intact. Yeah. But what's going on? Appreciate you being here with us. Hope you hit that like button. AI Jesus. And the same house. Get Out never told us what the house was. Let's see what they talk about with this.
So I hope home is the right time when the stakes are high, because I can do my own research or use AI to get a deeper
See what
understanding.
they
But
talk
some
about
of
with
the
this.
complex information isn't enough. I need the judgment of an expert who's done it before and knows what's likely to break or take twice as long as expected.
So if this your first time logging into my live,
which is so important in business these days. See for yourself by going
or you
to
been around before, you know what's going on.
to hire vetted experts and use code DIARY for 10% off the checkout.
Don't talk yet. Just let it sit. The house, the grounds. You've seen this before, and maybe not just in a movie, somewhere older. When most people watched Get Out, they thought this is a horror movie about racism. I don't know how many people saw the house and thought that's a plantation. Jordan Peele took a horror film not set on a plantation and rebuilt the plantation in modern day. I'm gonna prove it, and we're gonna see it together, room by room. The thing that Chris uses to get out isn't even a weapon, it's cotton. And Jordan Peele puts it in a chair in a basement in 2017, the same material that made the Antebellum Plantation commercially viable, the crop that justified the entire system, and they turn it into an instrument of escape. By the end of this video, you're gonna have to answer one question. And
Damn, that's
the answer
crazy.
may not make you comfortable. But before we get to that question, I wanted you to watch for something.
That's
Watch
crazy.
For a moment and Get Out.
I didn't know that.
Thanks to Armitage. Count them. Comment the number below. Because every single one of those moments is doing something specific, and we're going to name what it is before the video ends. Before we continue, this is Legacy of Folktales. We find the old stories and new films. Here's something most people...
I didn't know he had to use cotton to get up out of that
In
situation.
the original screenplay of Get Out, an early scene has Chris's dog watching a United Negro College Fund commercial, where the line is said,
"A mind is a terrible thing to waste."
This scene in the script happens right after Chris and Rose leave the house to go on their trip.
They know I'm black.
Yeah. Now, in the final film, that scene actually is cut out in that location, and instead we see the dog with Rod.
College funds. A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Watching TV, where that line is said later in the film. A mind is a terrible thing to waste is almost a thesis of the film.
I want it to be a tour.
I wanted to walk room by room through the house, so I did my best to watch the film and kind of draw a very rough sketch of where I think the layout is of the house. Missy's office is on the main corridor.
Missy's office? She takes appointments in there.
She's a therapist, right?
A psychiatrist, yeah. And it turns out people up here are just as messed up in the head as they are in the city.
We'll get back to Dean later. The kitchen is where Georgina works, and Walter is out in the shed. It's not really horror film geography, and it may not even really be plantation geography. The big house presents civilization, and the underground does the work the civilization doesn't acknowledge. Dean has the basement. That's where his lab is. That's where the coagula procedure happens. And here's what gets missed. It's not just where the spaces are. He's permitted inside the house. Chris can walk the grounds, and there's certain areas he just can't access.
That's the basement. We had to seal it up. Put some black mold down there.
Which makes sense. When you're meeting your girlfriend's family for the first time, you shouldn't be expected to get the keys or to be given a grand tour of every area, and this is maybe what the film plays against. Peele has talked about how Guess Who's Coming to Dinner was an entry point for the film. It's a pretty universal situation that you meet your partner's parents for the first time, and there's fear and it's awkward, and you want to get out of it. So there's a similar anxiety to the setup for Get Out. They're also establishing the areas of permission and where Chris is able to go and where he can't. And they run a very tight permission system.
You know I can't give you the keys, right, babe?
People come up to you and talk to you about your character and actually try to justify.
Say, like, she was hypnotized, right? And I'm like, no, she's just evil. How hard is that to accept? She's bad. I give you so many ways to know that she's bad.
That's them for you. They try to justify.
Chris, stop reading. This is a family.
Justify shit by any way, no,
because
bro.
the film's horror escalates in exact proportion to how long it takes him to make that switch. Wait, so before we can get into this next part, let's go all the way back to 1983. Eddie Murphy was in the height of his stardom, and he has a comedy special called Delirious.
What's going on with y'all, man?
We can't stay, baby.
Get Out, an Eddie Murphy reference? Absolutely. I mean, Eddie Murphy is talking about the difference between how a white family and a black family would react in a haunted house.
And not only was that the source of where the title Get Out comes from, it also speaks to the difference between Chris and Rod. Rod, before he was even there, had a suspicion about the family. And he had a lot of crazy ideas. And Chris, for various reasons, seems to deny that. Now, part of why that works, I guess, is because it's presented as a joke. Rod is telling these outlandish jokes, but his outlandish jokes end up being accurate when you find out that they're doing some outlandish things.
How you're not scared of this, man? Look, they could have made you do all types of stupid. Have you barking like a dog, flying around like you're a pigeon, looking ridiculous, okay? Or I don't know if you know this. White people love making people sex slaves.
Just for Chris to be in this situation, he has to suppress the voice in his head that probably says meeting my girlfriend's parents after 5 months will be awkward. It's an awkward situation.
Look, bruh, all I'm doing is connecting the dots. I'm taking what you presented to me, okay? I'm gonna tell you this. I think that mom is putting everybody in a trance and she's getting this out of it.
Thanks, Rod Black.
Yeah, just smile. There you go.
And a big reason Chris may be slow to see all the clues that are right in front of him is because Rose is reassuring him at every step of the way. Before he leaves, she tells him that everything's going to be fine.
You should have Missy take care of that for you.
How?
Hypnosis. She developed a method, and I'm telling you, it works like a charm.
And they got some shit carrying, y'all.
I'm good at you.
Thank you. Well, smoker or not, we're thrilled to have you up here for the big get-together.
Wait, that's this weekend? So you think she did that because...
Maybe she doesn't like the fact that I'm with you.
So you are so sexy that people are just unplugging your phone?
When he has suspicions about Georgina or Walter, she laughs him off. He doesn't think Lakeith Stanfield had a seizure.
Cousin's epileptic. That wasn't a seizure, right?
My dad's a neurosurgeon, and that's what he said it was. I was inclined to trust
That wasn't a seizure.
No. Hit that like
Every
button, man.
moment She has to tell him, hey, let's get out of here. She continues to bring him deeper and deeper.
Tell me what
into
y'all think about this.
process.
Oh, she's just evil. How hard is that to accept?
Where most viewers like myself will point to the police scene where she doesn't allow the police officer to see his ID.
Doesn't make any sense. No. That you don't have to give him your IDs.
You then can look at the film again and see that, well, no, that was calculated because she didn't want evidence that Chris had been with her. Rose is so committed to the gaslighting that she acts surprised when Chris points out her blind spots. She even takes a moment and compares her family to the police officer who stopped her.
I mean, how are they different than that cop? That's the bummer of it all.
I told you so.
Let's go home. This sucks. Let's go home. I'll make something up.
I feel like it's this scene that makes her reversal later so much more powerful.
You know I can't make this a case, right, babe?
So let me tell you who the Armitage family actually is. Dean Armitage is not your typical horror movie villain. He's more the paternalistic father figure, plantation owner. He is very welcoming. There's hospitality.
So how long has this been going on? This thing? 4 months. 4 months.
The most dangerous thing he does is he makes a future enslaved person feel comfortable. It means you stop worrying. Missy serves as kind of a mistress of the house. On the plantation, the mistress of the house managed the interior. She was also playing her very specific role to keep things in order, using her psychiatric background to hypnotize Chris.
Sink into the floor.
Wait.
Rose is the weaponized instigator who recruits and brings people into the fold. It's how the system sources its raw material. Jeremy is the enforcer, and every plantation has him.
Fair skin has been in favor for the past, couple of hundreds of years. But now the pendulum is swung back. Black is in fashion.
Antebellum slave auctions were social events. Buyers examined the body and asked about temperament. They used the language of livestock management.
Beans. Gordon and Emily, this is Chris. Chris, this is Gordon and Emily Green.
Nice to meet you, Chris. Nice to meet you indeed. Oh, that's quite a grip. Thank you.
The horror of this scene is not that it's a metaphor for something terrible. The horror is that it's a direct reproduction of a specific American institution. The audience laughs at it or feels uncomfortable. If I remember correctly, I think I just felt more, what's going on? Because they see it as a garden party, not as an auction block. But that's a brilliant part of the film in that it creates distance from something that was actually horrific. The gap between what the audience read and what was on screen is the film doing its job.
You like the fun of doing a horror story, or because you wanted to convey ideas about racism?
It began as the fun of a horror story. The power of story is that it is one of the few ways we can really feel empathy and encourage empathy.
And there's a famous skit from Key and Peele where they tackled the slave auction directly.
Put that whip down and see what happens though. Straight up.
I don't care what plantation I end up on, I'm straight staging a revolt in this mother.
Hells yeah.
Antebellum architecture was more than just an aesthetic. It also goes back to the way the homes were designed, where the house sat, and how it positioned itself in relation to the quarters that the slaves stayed in. Most of those decisions were based on power. There are a lot of theories about the sunken place, and I don't really want to get too deep into it. I'm more interested in what it describes functionally. It kind of is a consciousness without agency.
So you won't be gone. Not completely. A sliver of you will still be in there somewhere. Limited consciousness. You'll be able to see and hear what your body is doing, but your existence will be as a passenger. An audience. You live in sunken place.
It's a condition that talks about the status of property. Your interiority didn't matter, and what mattered was your labor and compliance. The next time you watch the hypnotherapy scene, notice Chris's eyes. He's fully present. He watches himself fall. He can see the floor and the chair. He can hear Missy's voice. Nothing is blacked out. He's all there, and that's not an accident. It's a precise way to describe the sunken place. Chris's captivity with full awareness. That's the thing that makes it scary. I grew up in North Carolina, Winston-Salem to be exact. The South has the highest concentration of historically black colleges in the country, and the United Negro College Fund wasn't an abstract commercial to me growing up. It was something my family talked about, something my community supported. I can remember going to the CIAA basketball tournaments in my childhood before they moved to Charlotte. So when I heard that line in Get Out, it hit different. And it took me a while to actually remember where I first heard it, but not that long. I found it pretty quickly when I saw the trailer almost a decade ago. That line meant something before I heard it in Get Out. The United Negro College Fund was an opportunity for me to be educated about the history of historically black colleges in the South, the same colleges that educated many people in my family. It is a proud tradition, and one that made me more interested in watching Get Out when I put two and two together, even before I saw the film. It shows up in the trailer.
Terrible thing to waste. Terrible thing to waste. It's a terrible thing to waste.
And it shows up in this one place in the movie. And for older millennials like myself, who can remember those commercials from the 80s and the 90s, it says something about how the Armitage family is able to twist this slogan, which initially was about helping African American students go to college.
America's tomorrow depends upon the education our young people receive today. So support for the United Negro College Fund equals support for our nation. And I urge all Americans to give generously. Thank you.
From a man who tried to kill our mama.
Yeah, I want to see that.
To kill that man.
Y'all watching that when it come out? So y'all think about that?
Those are my girls.
Yeah.
Yes, God is. Rated R. Only gives me 15.
Yes, God is.
Are you looking at 4x4s on cars.com again?
I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
I was thinking of something more sophisticated. Look. Fine. Keep the beard.
Cars.com. Where to next?
Man, that shit was so
Here's
good.
to another wonder-filled summer in Wisconsin. Here's to stargazing where Einstein once stood. And to imaginations cleared for takeoff. Here's to those who Wisconsin.
Now he runs in circles at the Armitage's property, and we later find out that this is Grandpa.
Get up, Grandpa.
My dad's claim to fame was beat by Jesse Owens.
And Georgina is Grandma.
Grandma.
Georgina acts normal until she warns Chris. That's a reflex that's been trained. Both the people were taken, and what replaced them is using everything they have. Which means Rod was right from the beginning, and the question the film is actually asking is why did Chris take so long to believe him? Rod Williams is the only character in the film who never stopped questioning the Armitage. He doesn't have access to the visual information we have. He's working from description alone. And from description, he feels uneasy.
What's going on, y'all? Talk to me.
He wanted his film to have a
Where you from? Where you at? Talk to me. I'll talk back.
To silly, idiotic plot points. And Chris is smart. And Rod never needed to get out because he would have never gone in.
I mean, I told you not to go in the house.
Too bad we can't stay, baby.
The joke was that black people would have better survival instincts than horror movie protagonists. And Rod is the answer to that. Rod is the one who called it. He's not comic relief. He's the audience surrogate the film trusts. So here's a question I couldn't stop asking myself. If Rod could see it from a phone call, why didn't most of us see it from the 2-hour movie? And I think the answer is 100 years old. In 2017, the reason most people didn't talk about the Armitage House as a plantation is because of how plantations sit in American cinema. They're assumed to be only in the South. And Get Out is distinctly a film that takes place in the North. And that usually doesn't look like horror, like Howlin' Sweeping Lawns, and there's Gone with the Wind. Now, Gone with the Wind came out in 1939, and to this day, it's still the highest grossing film in history when adjusted for inflation. That right there does not position the plantation as a crime scene. And the grammar didn't die with that film. It was absorbed into the industry. And in all fairness, it probably wasn't until the 1970s, when Roots came out, would do the work to kind of reposition the plantation. But still, a handful of films does less than a century of Hollywood telling a certain type of story with a certain type of visual. And how this framing from Gone with the Wind in 2017 tells you a lot about how the film would be read and interpreted. He said something in an interview I keep coming back to.
True horror, human horror, American horror, has a horror movie that deals with it. Face that fear. And except race had, in a modern sense, hadn't been touched. You know, it really hadn't been touched, in my opinion, since Night of the Living Dead 50 years ago.
He wasn't making a film about racism. It was really about the system. And there's a difference. Racism gets read as what people do. Their prejudices. But the system that actually creates those confines doesn't need anyone's intentions because it's structural. It's almost invisible. And to make a plantation horror film in 2017, you must reveal the invisible. The Armitage family knew what they were doing, the protagonist didn't. We as audience members are with Chris. We don't know what they're doing until it's near the end. And that's the whole film. And that quiet part is the Armitage mansion is a plantation. And it took me a while to even make that connection.
Get 2 grams of protein for only 25 calories with the All right, we have to work with marketing, IT, and ops.
Hard on my boy Ratchet. Ratchet 2.0.
AI can spot roadblocks.
I started watching this episode, but I ain't watched it all the way through.
Gets handled. That's Asana. No pain, no gain? No thanks. Real strength isn't taking pain, it's treating it. When there's no pain, there's more gain. Advil Liquid Gel's target pain caused by inflammation for fast, strong relief. Advil, that's real strength.
Smelling like royalty isn't luck, it's layering. Criminal. Wash, protect, and finish. Layer is for scents that rise and elevate every room. Criminal, the crown, fit for.
All I'm saying is,
I took that ass
you're
through the
nasty.
bed.
You're heathen, and that's nasty. And second of all,
What about you and Miss Shirley?
Oh.
Yeah, you think I know about that? Creeping around late at night?
Miss Shirley with the big swirly.
Yeah.
How about that? So what's up with that?
And you know
What
what?
about
That's
my
Lowe's
sister?
grandma too. And you thinking I'm gonna let him know? You fucking around on Lowe's? Hey,
Y'all gonna do this to me?
hey Lo, man, your people's Miss Shirley. I know your grandma, Lo, and I just want you to know that Pastor been fucking around on your grandma, Miss Shirley.
I think you need one of those.
You understand?
Pastor.
Yeah.
I told him.
Interrupt the conversation going on. What he talking about? You used to mess with my grandma.
Now, hey, hear me out now. Them tattoos on your face, they look nice, brother. And that's what we was over there talking about. Now, we wasn't talking about nothing no more crazier than that. I tell you.
One or two. You was talking about face tattoos.
Yeah, I was missing.
JB got face tattoos.
We was given a physical baptism. Me and
Physical baptism. You see what I'm saying? He'll do all that slick talking. Just tell him. Tell him you know his grandma.
Let me know what it is.
Hey. Miss Shirley, she good people.
She had to be blessed with the rod.
There you
my
go. Come on,
goodness.
somebody.
Oh, my
Hey,
goodness.
man.
Of my
Hey,
grandmother.
man. Yeah, she good people, brother.
Oh,
She
my
good to
goodness.
everybody. You understand?
Oh,
Good
man.
people. Amen. All right, let me see something real quick.
That nigga wildin', man.
JB, I'm gonna beat that nigga ass.
Oh, shit. What's up, boss man?
I'm gonna lay it on the floor with you. You feel me? Keep it clean. Not too much. Don't be.
Okay.
Hey, Deacon, I need you to ride with me. Do something.
Appreciate you, good brother.
Yeah, sure. Let it ride out on these bitch ass
Hey,
niggas.
make sure.
There
Hey,
you go.
I need more 1080s coming through, man. I can't get paid without no 1080s. So
Okay.
I need you to find more artists. Maybe create the Wegos. You know,
I think I might have one right there. His name Project.
instead of the other three, it's the Wegos with a W.
Oh, so we goes.
We could be Wegos.
But like they ain't gonna fuck with us. They not gonna click on that when they see us dropping songs. They not gonna click that Spotify.
It's gonna be us three though. We're gonna be the Wegos. And when they see me get in the club, they're like, "That's the Wegos." You see me when I do this? It's that Wego walk. You feeling this? We go.
Why that though? Like, why are we doing that? Why we goes? Why not be our own little thing? I don't know. Like the Power Rangers.
Something else. That's Power Rangers.
The Ghetto Rangers. Murder Team. Murder Team Hunger Force.
Murder Team Hunger Force. See what you did there, but who's Meatwad?
Ooh, that's me. That's all me.
I'll be Slime Corp instead of Fry Corp.
Okay. See, we got something there. Yeah.
Hold up. Now wait. instead of milkshake.
Ooh, we got something there. We got something, man. She do make music too.
That's it. That's the Murder Team 100 Force. That's what we're. That's
Nigga. Oh yeah, we finna go up with that one.
And I'll make sure I get you involved on the chain when you do video.
Hell yeah.
Have you seen that guy complaining over there? He's complaining the place up. What is it?
I don't see. Oh, I do, yeah.
He was in the men's room. He was back there, over there.
You the janitor, brother?
I'm sorry?
You the janitor?
Yeah, I get busy in here, man.
Okay.
Hey, Mono, you seen that guy? We went to school, went to the casino, he was at church. But he was wearing something else at church.
Is he spying on niggas?
I think not.
He might be trying to set us up. Babe, where you going?
Hey, make sure you let her know the new group.
Oh. And so see here, I would like to introduce you to Slammy. Okay? That's the CEO of our record label, right? And
Record label?
yeah, I be rapping, babe. Oh, you ain't? Okay. So here's the thing. I ain't dropped a single in a minute, but he was looking for new artists, so I'm thinking like, you know, me and you on the same record label.
Yeah, I would love to be on this
All three of us are gonna be on the same label, but we already got names and things situated, so.
You know, I'm a real ass bitch with the heat, motherfucker. I get it the fuck out.
So we going by the name of Murder Team Hunger Force.
Yeah, so everybody got their own name.
Yeah, I'm just taking the whole meat wad, or I'm flipping it.
What?
No, you JB Wad.
You JB Wad. Yeah.
JB Wad.
Yeah.
I'm Slime Cook instead of Fry Cook.
And that's Thick Shake.
And you're Thick Shake.
Okay.
I don't know if this is gonna. I don't know if I should say that.
You guys like drunk or not?
Why we drunk?
Why are we drunk?
I ain't drunk.
Names.
See.
B-Wad, Thick Shake.
You would just.
And you forgot Slime Cook instead of Fry Cook.
It's gonna be legendary, babe. Like we're gonna take it.
Sort of joke though.
I don't think it's a joke.
It's not like you was laughing at us.
What?
You don't like your name, Thick Shake?
No, like actually, I don't know what else I would name myself, so I guess I am.
Yep, back to the drawing board.
I'm Thick Shake.
Oh, you're Thick Shake? Oh, let's show that paper right now. So yeah, you're Thick Shake. I'm Slime Cook, and that's JB Wad.
That works for me, bro.
I need you to do me one favor though, okay?
What's that?
Alright, so can you close your eyes real quick and sign this paper? It's called the 1080 deal. JB's already in. Basically.
I already signed mine, babe. You ain't gonna regret it.
Don't worry. This sign is. No, but you don't have to.
You don't gotta. You just sign right there on that bottom line.
Yep, 1080 deal.
I signed mine. I couldn't read them first few words anyway, like that top part, I couldn't read it, but I signed it.
You want me to give you a minute to... It's 1080 deal, it's okay. No, this is the 1080 deal.
No, that's the deal, that's the contract we signed, baby.
She said, is this a prenup?
Fuck you, I'm dropping my flag. I told niggas I was dying. No one came to help me, support me. None of that.
Wait, I thought somebody said they was coming to scoop you on some real shit.
Oh, nobody came and got me. I was all alone and trying to beat the bro.
You don't tell me you seen the light.
I ain't have no other choice.
I'm sorry, brother.
We was a family.
You're gonna scam me and him?
Well, Y'all really?
Walk back to the block. I'm gonna walk back to the block. Hold
We
on.
we letting niggas die. Who else on radio?
I didn't mean to. My bad. That's your bad. Now it's your bad. Now I'm gonna walk. I see it, bro. Yeah, real quick.
No, just hand. Here, just take this paper, please. It's one little dot. And 8. Come on.
Like I said, I couldn't. If you can help me read that first part, I'll tell you. Know what I mean? But I just signed mine. I ain't think twice about it.
Baby, you can't read?
I can read, but once the words get like above like 8 letters, you know that shit get tricky.
That's why your shirt says Balenciaga? Oh my God, baby, you got all fake Balenciaga. Oh my.
Yeah, so basically just sign this over this first line. Just over this little piece of paper right here. Don't really worry about
That's
that.
a 1080 contract.
Yeah, 1080 deals are great.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, that's a 360 and a 360.
Niggas that stabbed their pops in the donut shop, my nigga.
Yeah, then who?
We look like Preacher, bro.
What the fuck?
Yeah. They wild. They praying for him now.
Y'all still over there?
Yeah.
And where they at?
Where we at? What's the post to? What's the post to? The donut shop on the left side of the joint.
I'm gonna find it. Bad news. Bad news. So,
Yeah?
Pastor just stabbed your dad. I guess that's how he's getting back at you.
I'm looking at the video.
Oh, shit.
He recorded a video stabbing my dad.
Oh, wow.
I'll take care of all the hospital fees, any funerals, anything. You just gotta sign on this dotted line right here.
So he wants war, huh? Want to stab my papa? All right.
I'll take care of all the bit.
I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna talk to her about it.
Listen, this is gonna fuck up your cut, all right?
Cause no. I know it's a good deal, and I'm gonna talk to her, bro. She gonna sign it.
Fuck up your cut. This is gonna fuck up your cut.
How?
You're gonna be narrowed down to 1 to 2 parts instead of 3 to 4.
No. We gonna keep the same deal we already had. I'm gonna get her to sign, but within the next, nigga, I'm gonna get her to sign.
All right.
God damn, y'all wildin', stabbing niggas, shooting niggas. Lots of stabbing and shooting. Has to make things right. Oh man, niggas wildin'.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
Yeah, I told you he was a cop. I fucking told you.
How you know? Oh shit.
You've been watching us since the fucking church. I
You
told
right.
You was in that fucking outfit now. Yeah.
Police in there, y'all. Police in there.
Okay.
Hit me later, man.
All right, brother.
You get that deal.
Appreciate you, man.
Niggas seem shady, man. Who that is?
Oh, that's my executive for the record label and shit. He put me on. It's my boss, basically.
Shit. You be rapping that shit?
It's really how I put up the bread for all the trapping, to get the block and all that.
I hear that shit. I used to rap before I got shot in my work.
You know what a donut spot is?
Donut.
To be honest, I ain't got shit to sell right now. But we trying to put all our bread together and cop something hefty for real.
Shit, I got like 100. Shit.
Oh, what you say?
What we need? I got 40.
Shit, I got. Ooh, I would have to wash that, but I got.
motherfucking weed feed him fucked up. Hope this shit don't fuck up my live, man. Oh, fuck. Go back. The life in the Amazon. Floating city, no land, no worries, just survive. What they talking about?
Ribeye steaks, drumsticks, Atlantic salmon.
Cover your week for less.
Damn, bro, baby, no cigarettes. Alright, it's Tuesday. I thought I had.
Oh, I have to go in there.
Thought I had my class today.
So I can be able to survive.
In this video, we see him being escorted to the prison shower. He appears to speak to the guard, who in seconds is seen slamming him into a wall and then to the ground.
Welcome to Rikers Island in New York City, a place where detainees await their trials. Although it's technically a jail, inmates often spend more than a few days here. Some spend weeks, others years. And of pain. Why have so many inmates died behind of Rikers? What is the program, and why are so many guards giving inmates special treatment?
Basically, it's this like power structure on Rikers Island that had people that fight for these positions to be good, not worry about somebody taking their stuff, or not worry about somebody attacking them.
And will Rikers Island close for good in 2027? To survive in a hellhole like this? Let's find out.
You get real in the field, y'all.
Shit! After getting picked up and handcuffed, you're brought onto a bus with other detainees. Bridge of pain, and you're escorted to your new home for the foreseeable future.
You walk in and the first thing that hits you is the smell. It's a very odd smell of like, I didn't know what I was smelling, but people would say that's just blood and just chemicals that they clean the blood with.
First, you wait to be processed and are held in the intake units, which can sometimes be crammed with dozens of detainees. And although you're only supposed to be there for 24 hours at most, you may spend days inside a cramped holding cell with a bed made of cardboard and an overflowing toilet. Consider yourself lucky, because in 2021, detainees had to use plastic bags for toilets while waiting to be sent to their cells.
Feces all over the wall, unoperable restrooms, toilets were not flushed, the sinks would not work. It was disgusting.
Your cell isn't much better. It has an iron toilet, a rock-hard bed, and no heat, which means freezing temperatures during the winter. But you'd better get cozy, because there's no guarantee you'll even get an hour of recreation time outside of your new home. We spoke with Bryce Peterson. He's a CNA research scientist who leads major projects to help improve policing and correctional systems, focusing on safety, technology, and support for families affected by incarceration. We got his take on the systemic issues jails like Rikers Island are facing.
Rikers is a unique jail in so many ways. It more resembles a prison system than a jail system. It's run by a city, which is one of the few jail systems operated at a city level, not a county level. It has its own Department of Corrections that operates it. It's just a geographically challenging, dilapidated buildings. There's a lot of challenges with Rikers Island.
You can't do nothing. It's the same shit all day, every day, day in, day out. Rikers Island, you're stuck in the house all day.
But fights, stabbings, or staff shortages can cancel your fun time without warning.
NBC News recently obtained more than 100 hours of surveillance video from inside Rikers. Scenes like this, an attempted knifing averted by an officer, and an inmate organized so-called fight night, where some detainees were forced to participate.
Lunchtime is mandatory. You're either lining up at a mess hall or you're eating off a plastic tray handed to you through a slot in your cell. The food isn't much, mainly frozen processed foods like pizza pockets and burritos. The chicken day is by far the most popular and territorial. You better build some strong allies to avoid getting jumped for your drumstick here. And the guards are not a fan of the milk cartons.
And as the officers serve lunch, through a cell opening, a milk carton. The carton becomes a projectile, a giant spray of urine and feces.
I'm supposed to feed a guy that's throwing stuff out of the cell at me. I'm supposed to feed him, you know, but gotta still remain professional and do the job.
Even though Rikers Island has kept some of the most dangerous criminals out of our homes, you can never be too careful. In moments of civil unrest like this, your personal safety is paramount. You might be surprised how easy it is to have your home broken into. That's why I recommend using this incredible home security tool from today's video sponsor, Doracade. Doracade is the only battery ram resistant door barricade for inward opening front doors. It works so well that even the Department of Defense uses it. It also turns any bedroom into a safe room, adding even more peace of mind and security if you're home alone. If you're serious about home security, then installing a Doracade is a must. It's tamper-proof from the outside and incredibly sturdy. By placing it between the door and the jamb, you can reach the wall stud on both sides of the door with 3-inch screws, adding solid protection. Essentially, the entire wall supports this bar, making it the only true battery ram level resistant door security. It's easy to install, built to last, and even comes with a lifetime warranty. If you'd like to try one yourself and protect your home, make sure to scan our QR code or check out the link in the description below. Showers, the non-milk carton kind, are available every day in theory, but in practice, you may have to wait. Guards can cut shower time short as punishment for those who misbehave. The caged versions have even been used as temporary holding cells in the past. Violence is always close by. You hear about slashings with homemade blades, see the aftermath of beatdowns in the hall, or watch officers rushing to pull men apart. The official rules are supposed to keep you safe, but the reality is different. At any moment, a fight can break out and cost you your life. If you want to survive here, keep your head down, avoid eye contact, and figure out quickly which crews run your unit.
I started slowly learning that if I want to live and survive here, then I really got to lose a piece of myself that I try to hold on, right? The human side of myself.
It's a fine line to walk. You don't want to be known for fighting, but you can't let other inmates see you as a target. At the same time, you don't want to gain a reputation for being problematic for the guards. Keeping a low profile, being respectful, and even bribing them can go a long way.
A few days later, I let the Colombian guy know that I had another officer that was willing to do the same job that I was doing. So after a few runs and introducing the other officer, I started contraband more frequently.
You'll also want to keep an eye out for gangs.